Okay, thanks for clicking on this YouTube video. 7-day challenge. You're gonna be going through something that explains the process of how to actually decide whether you should sell something or not. I wanna give the tools over to you that I've collected over the last 6 years of selling 20 different products on Amazon and finally landing on my Made in the USA Amazon FBA brand that currently has done just under 10K in the last 7 days. So super recent, and then let's go super far. In the last 12 months has done just under $500,000. The playlist you're about to watch is going to explain how I found my product and how I vetted that product to make sure that it was actually gonna succeed before I ever even ordered any inventory. Really quick before we get started, there's 2 things that I want you to know. 1, the challenge is completely free. The content you're going to receive, I spent a lot of time on this. I hope you enjoy it, and it's completely free. To follow along with the content, the way that I do it, could you kind of piece it together? And just to do it right, you need Helium 10. And there'll be a link in the description. From now until the end of October, there's actually 35% off 6 months. If you're watching this after October, don't worry. There's still a 20% off 6 months link in the description. Either way, go down there and get that before you continue in the video so you can actually follow along. So you can actually start taking action on this stuff, not just thinking about it. And second, though I don't offer a paid course or anything like that, if you need additional help, I found over the years the best way to help is just hop on a call together. And yeah, I can help you out. I also have a Patreon down below where you can sign up for either my one-on-one coaching or my weekly calls. But those are totally not necessary to follow along. Just want to make that available for anyone who feels like, I can't get it alone, I need additional help. That's also there. But either way, no pressure whatsoever. Hopefully you enjoy this free series and I get a lot out of it. Be sure to comment along the way. So let me know if this was helpful, what you still don't understand, and I'll get back to you. So I'll see you in there. All right, day 1. Welcome. We're gonna be going over how to actually use your new Amazon FBA software. Just wanted to get you acquainted with Helium 10 because like I said, you're gonna need it going forward. So if for some reason you missed the video before this where you got the discount link below it, I'll also leave that here. It is an affiliate link, helps support the free content that I make and like free courses like this. So that's appreciated. If you do use that link, you're gonna get it anyway. Other than that, it's just actually what I use on my Amazon FBA business, right? So the things that I'm going to be showing you, I've used the last, launched almost 20 products the way that you've learned how on YouTube, and I don't sell any of those anymore. And so I wanted to break through to you and show you how I'm actually making profit on Amazon just selling. Right now, we just launched our second product with this Made in the USA Amazon FBA brand. High quality product, running it like I care about it. Great creative elements, great branding. I'm proud to own this business. I'm proud to run this business, okay? So to do that successfully, I need to have market insights. I need to have search volume access. I need to be able to see suggested cost per clicks. I need to be able to track my competitors' sales rank. I need to be able to track my market. And if you're starting, you need to be able to find products, validate products. So this is how we're going to do that. I want to get you acquainted today. So this is the dashboard. You'll sign in. You probably won't have the sales dashboard yet. You definitely won't if you're just beginning because you have to link your Seller Central account. But one cool thing that Helium does, it actually acts as a bit of a, so we're here inside of the Helium 10 dashboard. Now yours will look a little bit differently and some of this will be blurred out, but this is my actual dashboard right now. And you can link it clearly to your Amazon FBA account. So it acts a little bit like an accounting software for you. So to help you get your head around your numbers and the fees that you're paying, the expenses of your business, how much profit you're actually making. Once you start selling, this is a great tool to hold on to and use through your selling journey. So anyway, you're gonna come up here, navigate to tools. We're gonna get started today by going over the 3 basics that I use 99% of the time. Okay, everything else you can learn later, you can pick up later, familiarize yourself with these first, and then just start exploring, right? Build that creative freedom to go and say, wow, there's a lot of tools inside of this software that I just purchased. Let me go check out what they do. Right? So Blackbox is the product research software, and that's where our journey is going to start. This allows us to get product ideas, okay? And you're gonna learn product research in tomorrow's video, so I'm not actually gonna be using this yet, but when you see me in YouTube videos going over the filters that I'm plugging in to find specific niches, find specific search terms or customers, right? What people are buying, this is the tool I'd be using to do it, both products and keywords. They have a set of filters down here that you wanna, I'll take you through the most important ones you wanna be using, but anyway, just fast pass would be, sorry, Don't mind my dog. Trying to get into my office. Category, you want to start with usually just one. Like I'll go through arts, crafts, and sewing, say, and look through that category. Now keep in mind, for those of you who are like, wait, I'm lost, I'm behind, right? Don't worry. We're going to be going in depth into what we're actually looking for, what we're trying to build. I just wanted to familiarize you with the tool that you inevitably are going to have to be using anyway. So a lot of filters. Don't get overwhelmed here, right? All that really matters, and again, you can build this creative freedom to do what you want eventually, but in the beginning, we could do something as simple as, I want to see products that sell over $30, that sell at least $30,000 per month in revenue, maybe no more than $125,000 per month, and I want to see products that are in the large standard size, small standard size niches with, let's just go there. We'll do a very basic search and we'll save some of the product research steps for one of the next days. We get a list of product ideas back, and as you're soon going to learn, you can use these as potential keystone products through which you might launch your brand, the products that you start selling. Most of them are not real opportunities. And what you're going to be learning over the course of the next 6 days, or by the way, I'm probably going to use this video in multiple places because I'm going over some valuable stuff here. But if you're in the 7-day challenge right now, it's an accountability video for you. You got this video today, you're watching it. Hopefully I can keep you excited and keep you engaged long enough to understand that you just have to build the skill to be able to see a market and tell me why it's an opportunity or not. If you just had that skill, then there's no rush, right? And so that's why this is free. That's why go do it at your own pace. There's no time constraint on this. We're working off of first principles here, where if you know how to build a real business because you saw an opportunity to feed a hungry customer, you'll be able to actualize it at your own pace. Okay, the next area you should know how to navigate is the keyword section of the black box tool. So we're just on products. Now we're going to keywords. This helps us find search volume from customers. Now, every opportunity on Amazon starts with search volume. I can comfortably say that. And so you can't just look at ideas because they might be making all their sales from outside traffic. And you can't just look at this listing sells well and so will I. It doesn't work that way. Okay, we need to be able to leverage existing traffic and get in front of customers and show them a story that reflects the story they already tell themselves. Now if you're like, what the hell does that voodoo magic saying mean? Again, we'll be getting into more of this stuff later. But search volume, say I don't want to see anything with less than 10,000 search volume. Also, don't show me anything with more than 50,000 search volume. That market might be too big. Reviews, we don't really care. It's a big misconception. Price, 30. And then max price, go maybe 60. Okay. And go into categories. Let's just do arts, crafts, and sewing again. We could do more with the filters, but basic understanding here is that anytime I add something, I limit, I restrict, right? So I don't see more results. The fewer filters I use, more results I see. Eventually you want to dial it into a point where, I'll show you a little trick here. If you hit search and this number comes back with, okay, perfect. So if this number had come back with 200 plus phrases, it means you probably didn't make your filters tight enough. Okay, now that's not necessarily true. You can do that and just change things, tweak things, go forward. I want to encourage you to use this and think freely about what you're looking for, because pretty soon, by just sticking around and taking this free course, like I said, you're going to be able to discern what a real opportunity looks like. Now, I want you to just go start using the tool and getting used to it today. Okay, we have 7 days. We have 7 days, and there's no rush, right? We're going to take you through. Said we for some reason. I'm going to take you through everything that you need to know to discern whether you can sell something or not. Truly, I stand by that. And what I want you to do is become proficient in actually using the tools first, because this will come in handy. Eventually, you're going to have to use these, like, I'm going to assume you know how to use them very well, right? And that's where the training is going to go. So we have to get there first. So don't get too caught up on what's the big idea, like what's the main point, jump straight into it. Fundamental, foundational learning, okay? Cerebro. This tool we're going to access actually a different way, but it is important to know how to use it this way too. And so let's go open up Amazon and I'll show you what I mean. So I've just opened Amazon and I've entered a simple search term that has search volume. Okay, compost starter. So customers need is compost starter. Once you install the Chrome extension from Helium 10, by the way, do that part, you go Chrome Web Store, right? You have to be using Chrome, Helium 10. If you already have a membership, just download this, okay? Install it on Chrome. That's what's gonna unlock these results on this page. So I'm gonna hit Analyze Products. Okay, it changes the actual nature of Amazon so that you have tools at your disposal when you're looking at an Amazon page. And so what I'm gonna do from here is say, filters, hide sponsored products, apply filters. Let me slow down a little. See, like I said, you wanna be proficient in this stuff, but you click on this little filters button here next to export. Click on hide sponsored products. Just gonna clean up the search results so we don't keep seeing duplicate listings and all that. Now what I can do is say, what keywords does this listing rank for? Right, that's something I need to know, right? Because I need to know, like I said, first, what do the customers care about? What are they trying to solve? What are they looking for? What do they wanna buy? And so I might take that seller who's selling quite well, this seller who's selling quite well, and it's a little, kind of a small market by the looks of things, but let's grab one more. Okay, this is really small listing. So don't pay attention to the specifics of this example, but say we grab 3 competitors here. Okay, maybe ideally they're all doing 30,000 plus in revenue, but again, I'm not going to get into too much of that stuff right now. I'll teach you the basics. So hit Run Cerebro, and then what that's going to do is search their ASINs and use Amazon's API to reverse engineer what keywords do those listings rank high for. Sorry, I haven't explained the basics like this in a while. So what keywords do these listings rank well for? And I'm going to show you a cool trick. I'm going to just give you a lot of the things I want you to be able to do in this lesson. So number of competitors, we go, say at least 2. So 2 out of 3. And if I had 5, I'd say maybe 3 out of 5. Keep it somewhere in that ratio. Not all of them, but a majority of these rank in the top half of page 1. Page 1's about 60 listings long, give or take. So 1 through 30, 2 of the 3 listings here rank 1 through 30 on page 1. And I hit apply filters, and you'll notice the number of results is going to go from thousands to just tens. And I could sort this by search volume. And there we go. Now, again, small market, but the most relevant search term that we want to rank for and care about is going to be right here. The next thing that you need to know how to do in this tool is analyze PPC bids. And thankfully, it's right here. So anytime you want to see PPC bids, they're going to be right here. If you're fancy pants like me and you use the more expensive version of Helium 10, you get this little button called top keywords that pulls that Cerebro data right out onto the homepage of Amazon and actually lets you view things like suggested PPC bid right here. So just making that data a little bit quicker to access. You don't have to go load a whole new web app, open Cerebro, run the search term, do the filters, just right here, right? And so we could see compost starter right here. There's the cost per click. There's the search volume. Compost is another search term with 9,000, cost per click, $1.17. And why that's important will come into play later. Now we're going to go back to Helium 10. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to use it from the tool section, starting from the web app, we would just copy ASINs. So the Chrome extension will actually pull ASIN data right up to the top. So this number here that always starts with a capital B is an ASIN. So if I click this little copy to clipboard icon here, I could come here, paste, and I've got an ASIN in there. So that's the long way, right? Well, that's a bookmark, but copy, come over here, enter one in, get keywords, and that's how that would work from that starting point. Now, the last tool that I told you you'd need to know how to use in this early stage is Magnet. And so Magnet's cool because I actually start from a keyword. So compost starter. I go ahead and hit get keywords on that. Say I found a good keyword and I was curious what other relevant search terms I could find by looking at related products to this, related search terms to this. And so I might do something like entering that keyword into Magnet, to find high volume search terms that are relevant to the first keyword you entered. Right? And so when you're working your way into a niche, this is a great way to grab insight into what are other products my customer might be buying. So when I'm setting up products, not just 1, but 2, 3, 4, and 5, I can look at, is there a clear path to success in this market to launch not just 1 successful product, but 4 or 5, with it getting progressively easier every time I launch, because I've already put in all of that effort to find a manufacturer in this category, make that first product, make the template for packaging and branding and my logo. And then the next product is more of a just apply that blueprint process and do it 2, 3 times as fast. That's how we can maybe spend 6 months to a year launching our first product, and then launch the second product in 2 or 3 months, and then the third product in 40 days, right? And so it might scale exponentially faster the further you get if you did a good job of building your brand in a close niche, because the next products are similar to the first one. And this tool allows us to uncover that. You'll notice the suggested PPC bid and the search volume are also available here. This is really just a way of getting your eyes on other things your customers are searching based off of a kind of like keystone keyword. That's going to do it for day 1. Thanks so much for sticking around with me and taking this challenge. Really quick, if you're still here, I just want to take a chance to kind of have like a little bit of a heart-to-heart moment with you, in that this is going to be tough, right? I stuck it out in the Amazon FBA community and always made transparent, open-minded videos about what's actually true here. So my promise to you is that as I uncover more information than I already have now, I'll keep giving it to you, right? And we're not gatekeeping anything here. This is what I actually do. This is how I actually make money. And I just want to help sellers thrive. I feel an immense need and desire to give back. I think I've taken pretty much all I can take. I don't think there's much joy for me in taking, right? And so I just want to give, and I want to help you. And if you have any problems or any questions, feel free to reach out to me, support@savagesellers.com. This email that you just got it from, you can reply to this, my real email. Depending on how many people start contacting me, this might get overwhelming. So don't get offended if I don't respond, but I am here to help. And I do have a genuine desire to see you succeed. So stick with me here over the course of the next 7 days. I promise to keep driving value for things that actually get you close to your goal and move the needle. I'm not just here to peddle some course. Okay, so thanks so much, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Later.